This is a carnewscafe.com podcast quick sip.
Hello, this is Aaron from Car News Cafe. Today we're going to talk about the 2014 Mazda 3. The Mazda 3 has undergone a full redesign and has a lot of new standard equipment, an award-winning new interior, and the full Skyactiv suite of power, safety, and efficiency. This makes for one desirable little hatchback. No matter which package you buy the new Mazda 3 in, you'll get one great little car. The 3 can be had in either sedan or hatchback form, but we much prefer the sporty hatchback 5-door design for its enhanced versatility and slight weight gain for better stability on the road. The good news for Mazda fans is that the company didn't sacrifice the car's best strengths, practicality, and a fun drive in this redesign. The car is still as fun and useful as it's ever been. The 2014 Mazda 3 has 2 engine options, 2 trim levels, and 2 sub-trim levels. The engines are a 2-liter and a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder Skyactiv gasoline, while the trim levels are I and S. Sub-trims for those are SV and Grand Touring. The S is the sport model as we drove it, and the I is the fuel efficiency option with Mazda's i-eLoop mild hybrid system. Our test model was a 2014 Mazda 3S in the 5-door hatchback option and the Grand Touring package. For reference, the base price for the 5-door Mazda 3 is $18,945, and for the sedan it's $16,945. The new 3 is a beautiful car. Mazda extended the wheelbase about 2.5 inches and widened it proportionally. This gives the little car a better feel without changing its drive dynamics too much. It's far roomier inside as a result, too. Going with that size expansion, the 2014 Mazda 3 gains a lower stance and a more aggressive grille treatment to come in line with the rest of the Mazda lineup. From the grille to the windshield, the little 3 is very similar to its big brother, the Mazda 6, which is a good thing. The 6 is one of the most beautiful sedans on the road today, and there's nothing wrong with Mazda emulating it in their small car bestseller here. The curve from the fenders continues through the door in a swoop, but the windshield, while at a similar street coupe angle as that found on the 6, is more rounded at the roofline with a straighter, longer back that only slightly curves downward in this hatchback design. Behind that, the rear fender is a slightly curved hump to the top of the tail lamp, furthering that muscular look of the body. Underneath, along the bottom of the doors, runs an upward running cut that denotes a running board built for speed. Beautiful wheel options finish off this look. It's a far more flowing, strong design than the previous generation had, and it makes for a great-looking car. Several things on the interior change according to trim level. Our Grand Touring model had the leatherette seating, sunroof, dual-zone automatic climate, 7-inch screen, power-adjustable driver's seat, rear-view camera, heated front seats, and a lot more. The S package also includes paddle shifters, bi-xenon, and LED exterior lighting, and the great little heads-up display that lifts above the driver's side dash. For anyone getting in the 2014 Mazda 3, the first thing you'll note is the beautiful interior and its high level of comfort. For the segment, it's hands down the best interior we've seen, and it deservedly won Awards 10 Best for it. The color tones, no matter which palette is chosen, are beautiful, and the seats are fantastic to sit in. The driver will almost immediately notice a little transparent plastic pop-up that appears when the engine is started. It's right in front of you, just above the steering wheel on top of the dash. This is a heads-up display, and its position is perfect once you have the seat in your preferred position. On that display is projected your speed and occasionally some other information about what's going on with the car, such as when cruise control is canceled or there's a problem. It takes a moment to get used to it being there, but once you do, it allows you to check your speed and set the cruise without looking down at the instrument cluster, keeping your eyes on the road. The new 3 also has Mazda's commander dial and buttons for controlling the infotainment screen. This is well placed just below the shifter and is akin to those you'll find in luxury models like in the Lexus line. It takes a moment to get used to it, but it very quickly becomes intuitive. Under the hood, the 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine upgrade means 30 horsepower and about 35 pound-feet of torque improvement over the 2.0-liter. The 2.0 offers 155 horsepower and 150 pound-feet of torque, while the 2.5 has 184 horsepower and 185 pound-feet of torque. The 2.0 offers an EPA rating of 34 miles per gallon combined, 30 in the city, 41 on the highway, with a 6-speed automatic. The 2.5 achieves an EPA rating of 32 miles a gallon combined. That's 28 in the city and 39 on the highway with that same 6-speed auto. So going to the faster engine doesn't necessarily kill your fuel economy. The IE loop system adds about 10% according to Mazda to the car's MPG. The EPA gives it a +1 mile per gallon rating across the board. The 0 to 60 times for the 2014 Mazda 3S with the 2.5 are phenomenal. I don't normally test for this myself, but other outlets have returned sub-7 second times. In my own freeway on-ramp test, which is a quarter-mile on-ramp at a 3% steady grade with only one mild curve and starting from 0 miles per hour, I averaged a merge speed of 97 miles per hour on 3 runs using the automatic transmission, in other words, no shifting. This is far faster than any other car in this segment I've tested. The Mazda 3 is extremely sporty and very fun to drive. More than that, though, it's a practical car that can seat 4 or 5 easily with plenty of cargo space for their stuff. In our time in it, we drove on both highways and in city traffic with 2 adults as well as 2 adults and 2 children in child safety seats. At no time did we feel that the car was too small. The 2014 Mazda 3 is also very comfortable on the road, with relatively low amount of road noise in comparison to some others in this segment. It handles well in both inclement weather and sunshine. We had both. It also has a powerful response to the throttle, pushing everyone back in their seats in a fun way, but retains the high confidence in its fuel economy and its measured road feel. Being a compact car, it's also very easy to park, very maneuverable, and handles itself well in parking lots. Compact cars are a highly contended market with great offerings from Chevrolet in the Cruze, Honda with a high-selling Civic, the best-selling Toyota Corolla, Hyundai with a bargain-priced Elantra, and the beautiful Kia Forte. Of course, we can't ignore the Ford Focus either. The Focus is likely the only real competition for the Mazda 3 in terms of sporty options and fun drive. In fit and trim, the Cruze can't compare. The Forte is likely better than the Mazda 3 in most respects there. But for sporty drive, the 3 is a great rival to the Focus, while in price, the Hyundai of course still rules. All the way around though, if you like some fun factor in your drive and want great standards and options at a good price, the 2014 Mazda 3 should not be ignored. In summary, the 2014 Mazda 3 S Grand Touring is a beautiful car with a lot of style. It's a near-perfect interior and a lot of fun presence on the road. Even in the smaller 2.0-liter engine, we're told it's a great little goer, and with the 2.5-liter as we had it, it was a blast to drive. It's fun, it's practical, and it's economical. What more can you ask for out of a car? So, from CarNewsCafe.com, this has been Aaron with a podcast quick sip on the 2014 Mazda 3. We'll talk to you again soon.